How can we begin to even pretend that we know what to do and to help the state prosecute? Kung sasabihin na kahit nawala po sa batas, ipipilit halimbawa ng inyong dating secretary na kailangan mag-restitute muna. I told him it is not a requirement under the law. But he insisted in saying, well, yeah, it's not in the law, but we can always agree on something like a good policy for the state. Do you agree with him?
I agree with the position of Secretary Boying Rimulya, now the Ombudsman. Basically, it being one of the conditions. When we look at this, Your Honor, no, we're looking at on the ultimate objective, paano yung Estado mananalo at mapapanagot itong mga to. Wala pa pong tapos sa pagpoproseso ng mga nakasalang na nag-a-apply po ng Witness Protection Program. Kasi kaakibat po sa pag-aaral na to, kasama rin po yung under the Witness Protection Program, kasama rin po sa pag-aaral ng atin pong prosecution team na yung paano kung pwede ba under Rule 119 naman pagpasok po. Marami pong iba't ibang binabalangkas at pinag-aaralan, Your Honor, at itong mga bagay na to, pwede pa pong makapagdagdag. Ipapasa ko ho kay Chief Dong at ito po ay aming masusing pinag-aralan at ilalahad niyo po yung iba pa pong mga prosesong tinitimbang. Wala pa pong sarado, Senator. Lahat po ay tinitimbang pa. If with the permission of the Senator,
Hindi, ang ibig ko sabihin,
opo.
kung ipipilit na merong restitution kahit wala sa batas, so how can you process the application, for example, of the applicant? Kasi, kapag tinignan mo yung, I think the applicable section is section 10. Basahin mo yun, wala namang restitution. So, kung ipipilit natin that somebody should first restitute, doon pa lamang sa title ng batas, Secretary, it is all for the benefit, interest, and protection of the witness. To burden him or her with additional requirement which is not in the law, hindi ko ba intindihan? How can you agree with that?
Your Honor, ang tinitingnan po dito ay yung pangkalahatan.
No, I'm talking about
Opo.
the WPP.
Opo.
What pangkalahatan ang sinasabi ninyo?
Ang kailangan po kasi sa dulo nito, manalo po yung Estado laban.
Inconsistency. First, it is correct that under Section 10, the law provides for the qualifications for a person to be qualified as a state witness. Nandun po yung materiality at absolute necessity ng testimony ng tao, at corroborated po to on its material points by other witnesses, and that he is not the most guilty. Okay. Now, under Section 5, which refers to the memorandum of agreement that has to be executed between the DOJ and the potential state witness, nakalagay din po dyan yung necessary matters that should bind the agreement dito po sa Witness Protection Program. And under Section 5, letter D, nakalagay din po dyan kung ano po yung legal obligations and civil judgments or civil aspect of the case against him. Ang ibig lang pong sabihin niyan, kakausapin naman po siya, maari pong i-process yung application niya, but under the first statement under Section 5,
What specific provision under that law, under that provision?
Section 5 po says
Ano nga,
that
basahin mo.
before a person is provided protection under this act, he shall first execute a memorandum of agreement
Okay.
which shall set forth his responsibilities, including the following.
Oh, ano
So
nga?
kasama po dun sa mga obligations.
Ano nga?
Ito po, to comply with legal obligations and civil judgments. So doon sa civil judgments po, this refers po to the civil obligation pertaining to the crime.
Civil judgment.
No. We are saying legal obligations. Ang basis po ng legal obligations
The basis of legal obligation is the law itself.
is the law itself,
Oh,
which
walang
includes,
nakalagay na restitution, bakit mo ikokot yung
which includes
memorandum?
po other provisions of law, including the Civil Code on unjust enrichment. Kasama po yan. Every law should be read consistent and harmoniously
Paano mo nga
with other
i-apply
provisions
yun,
of the
even
law.
the civil code? How can you apply? Paano, ano yung i-restitute niya? Alam mo, magkakatalo lang tayo rito eh.
Hindi ho.
The DOJ
Let me
is in a position to even calculate how much the applicant should restitute before he can be processed under the application.
I'm making a distinction po between process and enjoying the benefits under this act. So, ipoprocess na po yan dahil matagal po naman ang paraan para malaman.
Whether or not meron nga sila. Wala pa tayo eh.
Kailangan po natin makuha ang mga statement ng mga potential witnesses. Kailangan pong evaluate, kailangan pong malaman.
Doon sa,
kung ano po
doon sa
yung
memorandum na
unang
sinasabi mo, Yusek, sinasabi restitution?
Opo, kasama po.
Sinasabi dyan?
Hindi, ang word po dito ay civil and legal obligations. Understood po na ang legal obligations has many sources.
Saan ang
Kasama
gagat?
po
You
ng
cannot,
law.
you cannot
And legal
even,
obligations
you
includes
cannot
unjust
use,
enrichment.
your opinion will even matter here. That's your opinion. Ang pinag-uusapan natin is the requisite of law. Thus, the maxim expressio unius est exclusio alterius ring a bell to you?
Alam po natin yun. Ang
O anong
sinasabi
ibig
ko po,
sabihin nun?
ang what is expressed excluded is not included.
Kaya nga. You
So-
are including an opinion which was not expressly enumerated under Section 10 of the law.
Hindi. We submit, Your Honor, that a witness can be processed under this program, but he cannot receive any of the benefits as stated in Section 5 unless the matter referring to